Salute and welcome to the Stories and Cocktails podcast, where you will enjoy an entertaining short story from acclaimed humor columnist Rob Kreider. Story time is the family portion of the show. Then we move on from the stories to the cocktails. This is where the alcohol and the not safe for work portion of the show takes over, as Rob and his wife /editor /muse Sara Kreider are taking some adult beverages and provide you with a behind the scenes recap of what really inspired the original story. Put your feet up, relax, and enjoy yourself a round of stories and cocktails. Cheers.
This article is called The Cost of College by Rob Kreider. Hey, that's me. My son is at that magical age where he's now looking at colleges. It's a special time for a teenager when he can dream big, imagine his life at a great school, become anything he wants, and possibly change the world for the better. This is a beautiful dream. It's a positive look at the future, and I want to support it for my son. Too bad his mother and I forgot to save any money for college. My wife and I ignored the future costs of college like a high school girl tries to ignore an unwanted teen pregnancy. Regardless of our ability to act like it wasn't ever going to really happen, the clock was ticking. Now the time has finally come. High school is ending. And unfortunately for our finances, our son did very well in high school. So of course, he wants to change the world using an Ivy League education. I just wanted to change the channel. Our son inherited his intelligence from his mother, the sharp one. She is smart, and thus he is smart. I'm just the labor force at our house. If my son was a dunce like his dad, the college answer would be a very easy one because I would give him 3 choices. 1. The United States Armed Forces. Wear tan, buddy, because you're probably going to the desert. 2. Bun, burger, bun at a McJob. Minimum wage will not provide you a BMW. Or 3. Community college. Affordable, yet the place where dreams are stomped on by soul-crushing reality and hopelessness. Now, I can say this about community colleges because I went to one for 3 years to earn a 2-year degree. My son is of the opinion that he's better than his old man, and thus he's too good for community college. That translates to, Dad, get your wallet out, because I'm too intelligent to live at home, save tens of thousands on my college education, and I require that you pay $40,000 a year so I can have a $2 bumper sticker on the back of my car that says UC Berkeley. It looks like in order to pay for freshman year, Daddy's going to have to sell his Corvette. Before we could decide on which college campus I would be giving the title of my sports car to, we needed to travel around the great state of California and see what different campuses had to offer. What we found was housing for 3 kids to a dorm room in a space that was originally designed for 2 occupants, mandatory meal plans, which my picky eater son won't use, and stadium-sized classrooms for 300 kids per 1 instructor for freshmen taking general education classes. All of this for the low price of 1 kidney and a used Corvette just to cover a single year of college. My wife and I saw a lot of things that concerned us about college life for our son. The first, of course, being that college prices have skyrocketed in the last 10 years. And my wife and I are still paying off our own student loans. We have tried to explain to our son that it doesn't make sense to get $100,000 in debt at 6.8% interest to become a school teacher and earn $52,000 a year. Even though he's very smart, he just can't comprehend the weight of that kind of debt. My son didn't care about our concerns. All he cared about was what college he could go to. His reasons for liking different campuses had nothing to do with education. They were more about culture. While in Berkeley, he saw a homeless man sitting on the sidewalk, panhandling and reading J.D. Salinger. Dad, even the homeless people are smart here. When we toured Cal Poly, he saw kids making surfboards. Hey, Dad, they have a surfboard shaping class here. As we continued our statewide tour, I started to notice that how my son felt about a particular college was in direct correlation to the amount of bikini-clad girls he saw sunbathing near the dorms. Dad, I like this school a lot. Yeah, I'm sure you do. It was so obvious that all he cared about was the hotness level of the co-eds at a particular campus that I considered giving him a fake tour of the local community college, where before we arrived, I would pay a local strip club to have girls in bikinis hanging out near the administration building, sunbathing and reading books by Tolstoy and Nietzsche. Even if I paid the girls $1,000 for 15 minutes of work, junior college would still save me tens of thousands of dollars. For obvious reasons regarding me giving money to strippers, my wife forbade the plan. Then the official letter came in the mail. Cal Poly had accepted my son. You'd think I would be proud of his accomplishment, as Cal Poly is not an easy school to get into. However, the problem was that Cal Poly and the family lineage my son comes from don't have a very good track record. My son's father, his mother, his uncle, and his grandfather all attended Cal Poly, yet none of us graduated from Cal Poly. We all became fairly good surfers, but none of us earned a degree with the words California Polytechnic on it. Regardless of the cost of school or our family's dismal track record at Cal Poly, I couldn't tell my son not to go. The Central Coast is a beautiful place, and Cal Poly is the exact spot where I met my wife, whom I love. I was walking by the dorms, and she was sunbathing in a bikini. By the way, all I ever really learned at college was how to pay parking tickets.
Okay, folks, it's time to pop that top and let's get to those cocktails.
Hey, welcome to Stories and Cocktails Podcast, drunken portion of the motherfucking show. Here we are, live and on tape in Fresno, California.
In the podcast studio.
Yes, it's not really exciting. Usually we go on the road, we're in RV Tiki, we're doing all this exciting shit, and now we're just staring at each other in a real studio. We actually have a studio.
I feel like I'm seeing you for the first time in like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, well, I've been away.
Yeah, you have been. Usually we're doing something exciting. You did something really exciting.
I was doing exciting shit with the RV. You just didn't choose to come with me.
Well, because our definition of what's fun and exciting, it differs.
Driving as fast as you can across country to race a car in Nebraska doesn't sound like a great time to you?
No.
You missed out.
Well, no, I mean, I've been to the Nebraska race with you the last couple of years. We flew.
Yes, arrive and drive.
Yeah, someone flew us. I mean, we were passengers.
My arms are tired.
Yeah. That joke never gets old.
It's just
to
so
me.
classic.
I know. But you went and raced, and I hung around the Haymarket, and I shopped, and I drank, and I ate, and it was super nice.
You did all the Lincoln, Nebraska things.
I
did.
did.
Shop and eat.
Yeah. Well,
And
I
drink.
rode a bike. I rented a bike. They've got really nice bike trails in Lincoln, Nebraska. So I did do
You saw
that.
the Cornhuskers win a football game.
Yeah. So I've loved going with you when we fly and I stay in a hotel. But then this year you were like, I've got 3 days to get to Nebraska and it's 26 hours of driving. Do you want to come with me? And I was like, well, first of all, you don't even have 3 days. You have 2.5. And no, that sounds awful. Sounds like a 10 or 11 hour day on the road. I don't want to do that.
Well, I was up against it. I had a race I had to do on Sunday, and then I had to be in Nebraska by Wednesday. So I had to win the race on Sunday, and then had to jet across the country. So basically, there was no real time to make it a slow, easygoing trip where you and I could just enjoy some breweries and tourism stuff. It was a fucking mad dash.
And then you were just trying to bullshit me. You're like, well, I'll take you to Vegas. I'm like looking at the calendar. I'm like, okay, you're going to finish racing in Fresno at like 4 p.m. So you're going to take me to Vegas. I'm going to get there at like midnight, 1 a.m. And then you want me to wake up the next day at like 8 a.m. so we could do a big, long 11, 12 hour day. Like, no, I don't want to go stay in the Circus RV park for 10 hours. That is not an enticement.
Well, I went without you. I went right to the Circus RV park, spent the night, woke up, hit the road, drove through the beautiful Highway 40.
You went right to bed. You woke up. Like, did you see any of Vegas?
No.
Just the Circus
I just
RV
saw
park.
the gas prices because I was leaving town filling the 50-gallon RV up.
Yeah.
I didn't really enjoy Vegas.
So you were only gone for about 2 weeks, but then you came home sick. You can still kind of hear it in your voice.
Yeah, I think I got something in Fort Collins.
So you've been quarantined
Colorado
in the
was not
guest
good to me.
bedroom for like the last 3 or 4 days. I mean, I really haven't seen you. Welcome home.
Oh, it's good to be home. I'm
It's good to see
drinking
you.
some medicine tonight. I'm drinking a screwdriver. That is vodka and orange juice.
Yeah.
That is a drink I learned about when I saw the movie Corvette Summer with Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, and it taught me what a screwdriver was when I was 6 years old. And so now look at me now. I'm so excited. If my 6-year-old self can see myself drinking a screwdriver like a man.
When I tried orange juice and vodka a few weeks ago when I was sick, it didn't really work.
Well, I mean, it's got orange juice in it. It's vitamin C.
Yeah. I mean, I said the same thing. I'm like, yeah, this is, and you looked at me and you were like, that's not going to work, dumbass. And now you're trying it.
You got healthy. I mean, it must have worked, right?
I mean, after like a week, yeah, but I don't think it was the orange juice.
It's the vodka.
If anything, the vodka probably slowed my process.
What are you drinking then, Dr. Sara Kreider?
Well, I'm not sick, so I don't need medicine. I'm just drinking Diet Mountain Dew and vodka.
Oh, nice. Sticking with the vodka today.
Doing the do.
Doing the do.
Yeah.
Doing the do. I like your style.
So how'd it go?
How'd what go?
Nebraska.
Oh, I loved it.
The racing, specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was racing.
I know. You went out there with a buddy.
Yep, Sam Glendo.
Well, you met him out there.
He brought the car from Indiana, and I brought the stickers and the tools.
Oh, the stickers are important.
Well, you got to look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you always say stickers win races.
Absolutely, yeah.
So did it work?
What?
The stickers.
What are you talking about?
So you brought the RV also.
Yeah, I took the Tiki RV without you, full of racing tools.
That was the other reason why I didn't want to go, is because you're going to pack it full with racing tools, and then you're going to pack it full with another grown-ass adult.
There's no room for Sarah.
There's no room for me.
You were missed, though. We did miss you. I had to cook my own
At
meals
meal
and shit.
time,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
a pain in the ass. Make my own drinks, cook my own meals. Fucking sucked.
I sent you with all of these ready-made meals. Everything was cut up, chopped. I mean, damn near directions. Like
They were in specific
microwave
containers. Like, this is your snack for this day. This is your snack.
Yeah.
For lunch. It was perfect.
So then you came home and you go, oh my gosh, I missed you so much. I had to cook for myself. It was so hard. It was so much work. I'm like, what? I literally cooked for you. All you had to do was microwave.
I had to put the chili in the microwave for 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And I had to do that all by myself.
Well, and in theory, you would have had to do the dishes yourself too, but how'd that go?
I don't know. What? There's some things about this trip I just don't remember.
Yeah, like how you finished in the race
What?
and what happened to the dishes.
If you ask a race car driver, how'd it go? It's a very short answer. I won.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no more story to tell.
Right.
Hey, Rob, how'd you do at that rallycross on Sunday? I won.
Yeah.
So nothing to talk about.
Right.
When a race car driver doesn't win, there is a litany of excuses and side stories that you have to get through to get to the point where you just say, like, I didn't fucking win the race.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying that right now.
I like when you win, and it's not because I care if you win or lose. I just like that the conversation is over. When you didn't win and there's a long litany of excuses of the story, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you think I cared?
Do I want to hear this story?
I don't care.
Well, you're going to hear it anyways. Here's what happened in Nebraska.
Okay.
So the same car I drove to a very good position, 4th place in 2023, I got back in that same car and I thought everything was going to be good.
Okay.
Got there, aligned the car, set it up, brand new tires, a new strategy for me, new changes to the shocks. I was very happy with the car. I tested the car. It was fucking fast.
Okay.
Then we have this thing on our racing team. It's our mascot. His name is Carl. He's an image of like a Dia de Muertos head of like gears and stuff. It's like a skull. And we use that image as part of our team for about 10 years now.
And I hate it.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of cultural appropriation that
Yes.
we stole. So anyways, we have this big frame picture of Carl. And a lot of races, I even go crazier where I make a shrine for him. So I have candles, I have like a shot of tequila, I have incense, and then we have broken race car parts we put in front of him. It's like this dumb shrine that I've taken all over the place, from like Circuit of the Americas in Texas to Mid-Ohio. Like every garage we've been in, we've had Carl with us. And Carl's brought us really good luck.
Okay. I don't know why an actual real Mexican who understands the holiday, understands the celebration, understands the meaning behind it, hasn't kicked your fucking ass yet.
Everyone on the track seems to love Carl. They think it's fun, and they're always asking me, like, are those like religious candles? I'm like, I don't know. I just bought these candles at Walmart, dude. Like in the aisle that they sell like candles with like
Exactly.
Jesus and shit on them. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's fucking blasphemous, sacrilegious.
So anyways, because I'm a social media whore, you like to make fun of me, I post a picture of Carl
I know.
on Instagram, and I say, here's Carl, he's our guy, blah, 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 blah. And I make a joke as a reference to the movie Major League where I say, don't take Joe Boo's drink. You know, Joe Boo needs a refill. Nobody take Carl's shot of tequila. Well, the gods did not favor upon me at this event. A windstorm came through, blew a bunch of shit down, knocked over Carl, and then it knocked over the tequila, spilled tequila all over the karate racing table.
Shit.
So that's before any racing happens. And even though I do this to be kind of funny, I am a little bit superstitious about Carl.
Well, that's the thing about superstitions is once you start them, I mean, here's the thing is a pair of underwear is never going to win you a competition. But if you wear the same pair of underwear 5 times and you win and you really start to believe in it, the 6th time when you forget those underwear, you're going to lose.
Well, that's where I was at.
Because of the
Because I
mindset.
basically told the world, hey, this is how this works. Nobody fuck with the shot glass. God knocks over the shot glass. Now I'm fucked.
Now, I want you to know how much I love you.
How much do you
Because
love me?
I show restraint because I'm at home. And you know how when you leave me, the heart doesn't grow fonder?
Yeah, you don't really like me away.
If you're away like 3 or 4 days, I'm like, oh, I miss you so much. I can't wait for you to get back. By the 5th day, I'm like, fuck you. You shouldn't have left me.
Yeah.
I'm over you.
I fucking hate racing. Why are you gone?
Don't even come back because I'm totally over you.
I totally just don't even need you around here
Yeah,
anymore.
I've just lived like 5 days. I figured it out.
Yeah, I've gotten by without you. I've killed a spider without you. I took out the trash, filled the car with gas, killed a spider, done the 3 things you do.
Right.
And I have a vibrator, so I don't even need you anymore.
The apartment smells great because you're not in it.
Yeah.
I start getting those feelings and then I start scrolling through social media because even though I feel like I don't love you and need you anymore, I just out of habit, I'm like, what's up with him?
What's he fucking doing
What's
right
this
now?
up with this bastard who I don't want to come home? So then I see the pictures of Carl and I always type out hashtag cultural appropriation. I always type it out because I love to troll you on social media. I really do.
It's like your favorite pastime.
But this is how much I love you. I delete it. I never post it. I go, oh, that's not very nice. And you know, they're not going to understand our relationship. And this is going to embarrass him. And I know he's superstitious, so I always delete it. So I show restraint because I love you.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So at the event, there's lots of fun things happening, right? They have like ice cream socials and they have like cornhole competitions and they have the coolest thing this year
Oh.
for the first time, the Pinewood Derby.
Is it super fun, that event that you leave me for?
Yeah, it was super fun.
Wait, the one you invited me to go to and I chose not to go to, but then I decided you're a son of a bitch and you shouldn't have gone?
Me and my friend Van, we did very well in cornhole. We won. Then it was time for the Pinewood Derby. Now, the Pinewood Derby is very important in the Kreider racing family, right? My uncles won it. My dad won it. My son won it. He was district champ. We've won a lot of Pinewood Derby. We won the illegal Pinewood Derby race for the 24 Hour of Lemons. Anyways. So now at the national championships, SCCA Solo Nationals, they're going to do Pinewood Derby. So I'm super excited. I bring all this super crazy Pinewood shit. I build this car. We go to the race. and we get our fucking asses kicked in the Pinewood Derby. This is right after the shot has been knocked over, the shot glass knocked over. So we lose the first race.
So already you're bad luck.
We always dominate Pinewood Derby, and we got brutally ass kicked in Pinewood Derby. So we're like, fuck.
You did, because you sent me the times.
Yeah, I was sending the times. I'm like, this is not going well.
Yeah, because your car, I mean, I don't want to add insult to injury, but your car was like 5 seconds slower than the other cars.
It was
and I was
bad.
like, it only takes 6 fucking seconds to get down a Pinewood Derby track. Like, I don't even understand this time differential.
Well, we shit the bed. And the crazy part about this was, because I'm such a sucker for trophies, these guys went all out. They had like a 7-foot trophy for the Pinewood Derby. If you win the national championship, you get an 18-inch trophy for the fucking solo championships. But if you win the Pinewood Derby, you get a 7-foot. So I was like, oh man, so awesome. I got to get this trophy. I'm going to bring this fucker back to California. It's going to the double nickel 9 shop right next to where Carl hangs on the wall, right?
Yeah. I'm so sad for you that you didn't get that obscene 7-foot trophy.
For a Pinewood Derby race.
Yeah.
For grown-ass men.
I don't understand your obsession with large trophies, because I personally know you're not compensating for anything.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say.
Yeah, because you're making me look bad.
You're like, I don't want my friends to think you have a small dick because you're like, check out this big trophy I won.
People would see your trophy case and see how obsessed you are with size, and they hear you on this podcast and you're like, it's a 7-foot trophy. And I know you. And I'm just like, man, this guy has a small dick, I guess. And then I'm like, wait, no, I know what size his dick is. So I don't want other people listening and being worried about me.
Gotcha. Well, we've talked about you do have that vibrator, so you're all right.
But also you have a nice average size penis.
It is average. So I lose the Pinewood Derby by a lot. Then we race in the race on the first day. It's a 2-day event, and I love the car, and it's working great, and I'm on it. I'm sober. I've learned the tracks. I'm like totally in tune with this event, and I'm crushing it behind the wheel. But I'm like in 11th place. What? I've never been in 11th place. I'm like, what
you weren't
the
crushing
fuck is
it.
going on? No, I was driving well. Everything's going, I
I'm
thought
not
good.
sure you know the definition of crushing it.
I guess
If
not.
you were in 11th place.
Believe me, no one was more surprised than me. I was in 11th.
See, I'm thinking maybe the top 4 drivers were crushing it. And then 5th place to like 10th place, they were mediocring it. Well, you roll into 11th place.
Well, you want to win. That's for first place. You want to get podium. That's 3rd place.
Right.
You want to get trophies. In this case, that went to 7th place. You want to get a top 10. That's 10th place. I wasn't even fighting for any of these things.
Right. That's why it's really odd
I wasn't
when
even
you
fighting
say
for like
crushing it.
50 percentile, right?
Yeah.
I'm in like the 64th percentile as a race car driver.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck's going on?
Right.
That's not good. Well, I know what happened.
Well, you already told us.
Carl dropped a shot. And so
Yeah.
the dashboard lights up. Every single light on this car is saying, Danger Will Robinson, we're broken. Like everything's
Yeah.
fucking broken. So I'm in grid about to go out on my lap. Dashboard lights up. Car owner Sam Glindo's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, listen, buddy, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drive the fucking living shit out of this car until the wheels fall off or the engine blows up. I don't know how you're going to get it back home to Indiana, but that's the fucking plan.
Why didn't you just prop Carl back up out of the wind and pour him like 2 more shots of tequila?
I was having a candle problem too, and the wind was still there. So I just put Carl in the bedroom and like covered his face up out of shame.
Oh, Jesus. Do you know nothing about superstition?
Well, listen, I finished in 13th place.
I know.
Not
Unlucky
fucking
number
13.
13.
I finished 13th.
That's what you get,
It was
dude.
bad. And then I had to drive back from Nebraska to fucking California with all my friends calling me and just laughing at me. All the fucking results are online. They're like, you fucking suck. I can't believe you finished 13th. Like, you've ruined us. The team sucks worse now because you went to that race. Like, you fucking never should have gone. And I'm just like, oh my God.
I don't know that they fully grasp how much you really suck, though, because they're focusing on the racing. Like, you sucked at the racing, obviously, but you also sucked at adhering to superstition. You sucked at cultural appropriation. You couldn't even build a wind block. I don't even know what
I
the
couldn't
fuck was
even
going
win
on
a
with
Pinewood Derby car. I couldn't win a fucking thing except for cornhole. Me and Van won that.
Plus, I mean, you sucked at just being a husband because
Yeah, I wasn't really helping you out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of time. I had 26 hours of driving the RV back from there, me and Carl alone,
Yeah.
thinking about all the mistakes that had been made and how we'll be back next year with a whole new plan.
No, you told me that you were mentally healthy, and you even said, I'm not going to drive back 26 hours and just obsess about what I did wrong. So you lied about that?
No, I made peace with it. I was like, okay, it's the car's fault.
Okay.
And God. That's
Right.
like not my fault. Like, I did everything I could. I drove like a fucking banshee. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the car sucked. We had no boost in the turbo.
You were crushing it.
I was crushing it as a driver. When I told you I'm not suicidal, I didn't want you worried about me, like killing myself in the middle of the Mojave Desert on the way home because I got 13th place in an autocross in Nebraska, right? I'm like, I'm okay mentally. I'm not going to come home and kick the fucking dog.
Yeah.
I'm just going to come home and then I have a race, tomorrow. So I got shit to do already. So I got to transition to a different car and different series and get things going.
Well, you came home super sick.
Sick as a dog.
So I'm hearing it in your voice as you're driving home. You're like, okay, I made it to Vegas. I'll be home tomorrow. And so you're doing like little checkpoints with me. And I'm listening to you get more and more nasally and I like, hey, what's going on with you? Are you sick? You're like, nah. just some allergies out here in the desert. Just, I don't know, some dust or something gotten into the motorhome. I'm fine. Then you come home, you walk through the front door, and you're just so fucking sick. And I'm like, okay, number one, thanks for bringing that home to me.
Welcome home.
I like jewelry from a man who's been gone for a while, but that's cool. An illness is also fun, I guess. And then you're just barely getting better. And then you're like, hey, I'm going to be out in the garage. You got to put tires on because I'm going to go race again tomorrow. Dude, you're crazy.
Yeah, well, I've got 7 championships to win this year.
I know.
Nebraska was not one of the 7, so it's going to be fine. We're still working on 7.
Oh, Nebraska isn't one of the 7?
Yeah, I wasn't that arrogant to think I would win in Nebraska.
So, I mean, this whole year you could have been working on 8, you coward.
Well, no, I could have won 8.
Yeah, but you never even
I never
mentioned
claimed.
8. You fucking were defeated before you even left because you never even said once, I'm going to win 8 championships.
I'm going to win 7.
You counted yourself out of Nebraska, but had I known that?
It's another little
if
bad
I
luck.
knew that you were already counting yourself out before you even left California, I would have told you, dude, you're not going to fucking Nebraska. Like, let's save the
Skip
money, skip it. You're just going to get sick out there and get 13th place. What the
This
fuck?
is an expensive trip to come in 13th place.
It's an expensive trip for someone who already knew he wasn't going to win.
Well, you got to try. You can't win sitting at home.
Well, you also can't win if you just are already like, I'm only going to win 7 championships this year. I'm not going to win in Nebraska. I got to pay more attention.
Yeah, what's up with you? You're slipping, girl.
Yeah.
Usually you know what's going on. Right now, you don't even know what I'm doing. You don't know what series I'm racing in this weekend. You don't know what I'm doing, which car I'm in.
Yeah.
It's off-road, on-road.
Well, it's fucking 7. I
7.
can't
I got to win 7.
pay attention.
I've already clinched a couple.
Oh,
A couple
good.
are clinched.
Man, you lost one.
No, that wasn't part of the 7. It wasn't part of the 7. Drink your vodka. What the fuck? All right, that's enough about me.
So while you were gone, I was just at home taking care of myself.
Yes, you were. It's self-care.
I feel of the two of us, I feel like the superior person because listen to like our last few podcasts, like you and I, we were like, geez, we need an intervention.
We drank all the alcohol that there was.
Yeah, we're really leaning into this a little too hard. We're going off the deep end. We were both looking a little jaundiced just from liver failure.
Yeah.
So I came home and I just said, okay, I'm going to cleanse. Like this is the first drink of alcohol I've had in 4 weeks.
Basically, you had to drink just to sit across from me to talk to me. You're like, I don't even fucking like you anymore.
I'm still a little upset about the 13th place and getting sick and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The dishes that we won't talk about. But I've just been sitting at home, exercising my arm, patting myself on the back because I'm just a really evolved human being who is eating well and isn't drinking alcohol and is taking care of herself, nailing down some doctor's appointments.
Well, I saw on social media, because I was trolling you as well, and you have done some needlepoint and you put in our bathroom, don't do coke in the bathroom. You needlepointed a sign.
Yeah.
And put it in our bathroom.
Yeah, because I'm artsy like that.
And you know what I thought when I saw that?
What?
Who told you can go in my fucking garage and touch my tools? How did you hang that up? Did you measure that? Is that straight? Is that level?
Yeah.
This is my house too. I want shit straight and measured and level and centered. And I don't trust you for shit.
Well, you saw
to
it.
hang stuff straight.
How's it look?
It's off about a 0.5 millimeter to the left.
Nah, it looks pretty good.
It does look pretty good.
It looks really good.
So you were crafty.
I'm crafty.
Yeah, you are crafty.
Needlepoint is a skill that was like maybe the first craft that my grandma taught me. And I think I was like 7 or 8. And I hadn't done it for years. I had to brush off that skill. Yeah, it's a
dust it off.
40-year-old skill, basically. So you were gone losing races.
Jesus.
I was like reestablishing what a great needlepointer I am. Also, I needed to message people clearly not to do coke in our bathroom.
Well, it worked.
Yeah.
I came home, did no coke in the
Didn't
bathroom.
know coke in the bathroom.
I followed directions.
So best thing I've heard is a friend said, well, where then?
Where do you do coke if not in the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's a valid question.
So then I had to look around our house and say, okay, well, I mean, I am a host. So if someone wants to do coke, where do I want them to do it?
Well, we got a pot porch, but too windy out there. You might lose some coke.
Yeah. So we need to work on that.
Okay.
Like, we need like a little coke corner.
Yeah, coke
or
corner. We got the pot
something.
porch, coke corner. Yeah, it's a good idea.
We don't want to commit too much time to it because it's not something we'll use, but it's just for our guests.
Yeah. We want to be good hosts.
Yeah. We want them to feel comfortable doing coke in our house.
Now, you were mad at me that I was gone so long, and then I came home, you're like, you're fucking sick, you dumbass. I missed you. And then you go, oh, but I had a procedure and I can't have sex for 10 days. And I was like, nice timing. I just came home from fucking Nebraska.
You don't know this because you're not a woman. Once a year, we women, we go to the doctor. Well, we hope that it's only once a year. And it's just regular maintenance. They got to look under the hood.
You got check engine lights on your vagina?
Yeah, basically. And so you lay down flat on your back and these little stirrups come out. They hide them. Like when you walk in, they want you to feel comfortable and safe safe. So they tuck the stirrups like into the chair. It's really quite magical, the construction of it. Then the doctor comes in and all of a sudden she whips out these like metal stirrups that you put your feet in, your knees
Like,
go
surprise,
up.
bitch.
Yeah.
We're going deep.
And put your feet in the stirrups and your knees go up. And then she tells you like scoot down, scoot down, scoot down. And then your butt's like almost hanging over. It's not comfortable. Then she kind of puts her hands on the inside of your thighs. And she always tells you like, okay, just relax. At least she tells me, relax, relax. Like, open up your thighs a little bit more.
We can't look inside if you clench it up.
So I'm always getting redirected. My butt's never low enough. My legs are never relaxed enough.
It's kind of like having sex with you.
Because it's awkward. So then she inserts the speculum so that she can just really get a good look. The point I'm making, I don't know what's going on down there. And you know that I'm completely unfamiliar with my own vagina.
Yes.
At the doctor, it's not any different. It's not like there's a mirror. It's not like all of a sudden I'm interested in it. I'm just like, hurry up and get this over with. Well, first of all, when I got there, the medical assistant, the one that escorts you to the room, takes your blood pressure. So she escorts me to the room. She takes my blood pressure. She asks me how much I weigh. I lie. She asks me how tall I am. I lie.
Taller and lighter. Let's be clear.
Exactly. Then she throws me some paper towels and she says, okay, get completely undressed. Your socks can stay on. Oh, thank you. I can keep my socks on. My feet can stay covered and keep their dignity.
That's my kink, socks on.
Well, that's because you hate feet.
Oh, God. Yuck.
She says, your socks can stay on, but get completely undressed. Put these paper towels on. So she's just like talking super fast. I'm like, yeah. I'm 49 years old. I've been doing this since I was 16. Like, I know how to do this. And I'm not modest about my body. You know that.
Yeah.
Even as she's in there still, I'm already getting undressed because I'm like, let's just get the show on the road. Then I'm not really paying attention. And she says, we have a student shadowing the doctor. Is that okay? And I was like, yeah. Last year, there was a student shadowing the doctor, a nice little woman from Ukraine. Sure. Great. Is it the Ukrainian again? She is pleasant.
Come see a big American vagina.
I should have let her finish the sentence. I shouldn't have rushed or been
so agreeable.
So agreeable. Yeah. Because then she finished her sentence and she's like, and it's a male. And I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. Like, he's going to be a doctor.
Yeah. You want to look at my stinky cooch? Fine.
Well, it didn't stink when I went to the doctor.
I don't know.
Super conscious about that. Like, I can clean it like nobody's business before I go to the doctor. But thank you. Dude, I'm over here defending your fucking dick. And you're saying I got a rotten cooter.
Fair enough. You're right. It's a summer's breeze down there.
I don't care if he comes in. Actually, I'm like, hey, two heads are better than one,
Yeah.
right? Like maybe with his young eyes, he'll see something that she doesn't see.
Right.
That was the problem, the young eyes. I didn't have a problem with his gender. All of a sudden, I got real self-conscious about a student, like a young person. Like if it had been a 45-year-old who's like, I'm going back to school. This is my second career. I'm going to be a doctor. I don't care. But all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, how young is this person? Because me and the doc, we are exactly the same age. We have been going through menopause together. We check in with each other yearly. Every time I go in with a complaint, she tells me what she's doing. She's like, yeah, this is what I do. She might be lying through her teeth and just making me feel more comfortable and more confident in the treatment.
Good doctor.
But she and I have been on the same hormones. We're on the same supplements. We talk. We get down with the personal stuff. And now all of a sudden, I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait, how am I going to do this with a young male intern in the room?
Right.
So he came in. He was not 45 years old on his second career. He was so fucking young. I was just like, what's up, Doogie Howser?
What's up, Doogie?
Hey, like, I don't know who Doogie Howser is because I'm so young. Like, what's up, old lady with really old references? I was like, fuck. So then the doctor tells me, because again, she and I are in it together.
Yeah.
She's like, he's 25. He's younger than both of our children. And I'm just like, thanks. You're really putting me at ease.
Jeez.
Yeah. And she goes, but if he wants to be a doctor someday, he needs to hear everything and he needs to see it all. So, feel comfortable. And she's talking about him like so matter of factly. I'm like, oh, okay. You and I are on the same page. Like we've been on the same page through all of us. Like,
yeah.
This is just bring your fucking kid to work day.
Right. What's in his fucking lunch pail?
She is not treating him like a future doctor, a future professional. She is really treating him like this annoying kid that's shadowing her around. So my hopes of two heads are better than one and he's going to see some. No, he was so fucking scared. Any nerves or anxiousness that I had, he had it 7,000 times more.
That would be scary.
He just tried to shrink back into the wall where even I was like, hey, buddy, you're not going to learn anything over there.
Get a couple fingers in here. See this thing.
Take a look. See what's
exactly.
going on. So I say the student is in there because this all started with you complaining about this procedure and that I can't have sex for 10 days. I can't can't see what's going on, but she's narrating because she has the student.
Oh,
and she's
she's
pointing it out
teaching
to
someone.
him. Yeah.
So she's telling you stuff you don't need to know.
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
She didn't say, oh, I see something. Do you mind if I remove it? She didn't say that, because then had she said that, I would have said, well, wait, is it going to ruin my sex life for the next 10 days because my husband is just getting home from a big trip? She didn't give me that opportunity. I just hear her telling the intern, oh boy, you see that? When you're sitting there.
Oh boy, did you see
with
that?
Your fucking legs open and a speculum in you and your vagina's out for the whole world to see.
I don't want to hear oh boy ever when
That's
a
what she
doctor's
says.
looking inside my vagina.
She's like, oh boy,
Oh boy.
are you seeing what I'm seeing? And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
I got a third leg growing out of my vagina right now.
He finally peels himself off of the wall enough to kind of like peek around like one of my legs and like look in to see what she's seeing. And he's like, oh yeah. And I'm just like, what is happening? Am I dying?
Right.
Do I have cancer?
Is
Like
that cancer?
What's going on? Has my uterus fallen finally?
What's going on here?
What is going on? Get it out. So then she says, okay, so do you just see how I'm twisting and I'm twisting? This is literally what she's saying. And she's like, and then you just twist until you just gently pull and then it comes off. So she didn't ask me if I wanted her to take it off. She didn't say, if I take this off today, there's going to be no sex for you for 10 days. She just told the intern, I'm twisting and twisting and twisting. I felt absolutely no pain, but the narration was fucking horrifying. The next time they say, do you care if a student intern shadows her? I'm going to say, unless they're going to communicate with fucking sign language, I care very much. Like, I do not want to hear the narration.
So you ever get an explanation about what this was they removed from your body?
As a polyp.
Polyp.
Yeah.
You just twist it off.
And you just twist it off.
And then it bleeds.
And then it bleeds. And then she cauterizes it with something. I know that it's bad.
Oh boy.
Because I heard her tell the intern. She said, now remember, this is poison, so be careful, don't touch it. Well, I'm pretty sure my cervix is fucking touching it right now.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, then the dumb intern, though, he said, and you don't need any anesthesia or anything? Hey, dumbass, really? You're going to ask that question in front of me? Like, you forget that I'm here? So then when he said that, I said, this hurts like hell. And then my doctor just popped her head up and she goes, really? I just started laughing. I said, no, I'm just messing with him. So, fun day at the gynecologist for me.
But again, the real problem here is no sex for 10 days.
Oh, yeah.
That's my problem.
So then after that, she's like, okay, it's fine. And you might have some discharge for a while, but it's fine. And then she's like, nothing in the vagina for 10 days. Okay, that's a weird way of saying no sex. But I mean, I guess that just covers everything. Like,
right. Whatever you're doing,
nothing
don't do it.
in the vagina for 10 days. Like, no finger banging, no sex, nothing in the vagina for 10 days. So I was like, oh, so then I did tell her, I go, damn, my husband is just coming back today from like a 2-week road trip. And then she goes, well, you should have told me. You could have rescheduled. I'm like, well, you didn't even give me the opportunity to. You just started twisting and twisting and
Hey, you
pulling.
started ripping polyps off me.
Yeah, before I even had the opportunity. So that's my story.
Well, I'm glad your vagina is healthy, and I will wait 10 days to get up in your business since it's for your health.
Yeah. Well, and you came home sick anyways. And
Yeah, and I'm going racing
going
tomorrow.
to another race, and you don't give a shit.
Let's talk about a story today called The Cost of College, published in the Santa Maria Sun, March 12th, 2015. This is a story about our son, Gus, when he was about to leave high school and go on to college, and some of the trials and tribulations we had to deal with as parents who saved $0 for that.
Yeah, we saved $0.
It was not good.
But I mean, we always knew he wanted to go to college. I mean, like the story said, when he went to Berkeley and he's like, look at even the homeless people read here. I think he was like 10 when he first showed an interest in going to Berkeley.
So the problem for us was he's smart. He got into Berkeley.
Yeah.
So he gets into Berkeley. We're super proud parents. A little panicked.
Yeah.
We go to Berkeley on a big tour. We buy everything at that fucking student store, man. We're buying fuck Stanford t-shirts and blue and gold.
Berkeley dad, Berkeley mom.
Yeah, Berkeley mom. We had probably, I would say, $250 of the Berkeley shit.
Which is so stupid because we had no chance in hell of paying for that school. And we're just like, well, we'll figure it out. We'll
We just
take
kept saying,
loans
we'll
out.
we'll figure it out.
Well, I mean, I could figure out how we could have saved $250 towards tuition. And instead, we just bought a bunch of Berkeley shit.
We come home. We're trying to figure it all out. At the same time, he had applied for a number of scholarships.
Yeah.
One of them was at the University Long Beach State, and it's full ride President's Scholarship deal.
Yeah.
Now, this is the financial life raft that we need. Our
Yeah.
son is not going to go to Berkeley, hopefully, because he's going to go to Long Beach State and go for free. And I say free, like housing, meals, books.
Well,
everything.
he was waitlisted.
Initially, he was.
So he was waitlisted initially. We were like, oh, bummer. Our dreams are crushed, And he's like, mine aren't because I don't want to go to
wanna
Long
go to
Beach.
Berkeley.
I
That's
want
why I
to go
bought
to
all this
Berkeley.
Berkeley shit.
Yeah. Okay. You're not going to go to Long Beach for free. We'll do the Berkeley thing. You and I started to selling everything.
I sold my Z06 Corvette. We sold the boat. We sold our first RV. We hawked all three of those things.
We sold all of it because we realized we got to be able to pay for tuition. We can't have any monthly payments.
Nothing. We're fucked.
Nothing. So we were really trying to scrape it all together. He was so set on Berkeley.
So proud. So excited.
All these pictures of him in Berkeley.
I was like, we're going to get fucking season tickets to see Berkeley football and it's going to be fun.
Again, I don't know how we were going to pay for that.
Yeah, I had a lot of dumb ideas.
But then he got the letter from Long Beach
He did.
that said, you're no longer waitlisted.
And when he got that letter, we were very excited.
Oh, yeah.
He was not. He's like, but no, I'm going to Berkeley. I'm like, no, son. You're going to Long Beach State, kid. So then you and I came up with the grand seduction.
Yes.
We said, Gus, before you make any final decisions, let's do a little campus tour.
Right.
Long Beach State.
Behind his back, you and I said, let's make him think that it's his decision.
Right.
He has earned this. He's earned entry into some of the most prestigious colleges in the country because he's such a good student. He earned a full ride scholarship to one of them. He has earned the right to believe that it's his choice where he goes.
We're going to let him think it was his idea to go to Long Beach.
Now, this was in 2015, and I don't think we were using the words gaslight yet. But basically, we were just like, we're going to gaslight the fuck out of him and make him believe that it's his idea.
So part of the grand seduction is this big campus trip. We do a tour of the dorms. And we didn't plan for this, but luckily it happened. So we walk these dorms and we walk to like a common area where all these kids are and the students are there. And there's like two girls in bikinis just lying sunbathing. And we walk by and then Gus looks at me and he goes, I think I like it here. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I think I want to go to Long Beach State. I'm like, you do? He's like, yeah. Two girls in bikinis. That's all I fucking needed.
We invested so much in that grand seduction weekend because we were like, okay, let's just pull out all the stops. Let's stay at a hotel we can't afford. Let's go to restaurants we can't afford. If this doesn't work, this is another couple $1,000s that we probably should have spent on Berkeley tuition.
Right.
But if it does work,
great investment.
Yeah. I mean, a $2,500 weekend for no college tuition for 4 years and a free ride. And it wasn't just tuition. It was dorms, living,
housing,
everything.
Food, yeah.
I mean, he even got a fucking free backpack. But he had a book allowance. He didn't have to buy his own books.
They gave him his own office space on campus.
Yeah, it was
bonkers.
insane.
It's the best fucking scholarship you could ever get.
But he was 18 years old and he had no idea what the money meant or what the opportunity meant. He also didn't know the difference between being a big fish in a small pond versus being like a medium fish in a really, really, really large pond.
Right.
He got such special attention in Long Beach. I mean, I think they got to register for their classes first.
They did, yeah. So luckily we do the grand seduction and he buys it, hook, line, and sinker, thanks to these two young women.
He's 18 years old. We were like ordering strawberry daiquiris for him.
We gave him alcohol.
And like passing it over to him. Like, this can all be yours. You'll stay in this
totally
super expensive magical hotel and you'll drink daiquiris at 18 years old.
You want to go shopping?
Girls in the bikinis. Like,
he's like, I want to do it. I want to do it. So we won a $100,000 lottery ticket that day.
Yeah.
And our son says, yeah, I'm going to go to fucking Long Beach State.
He got a scholarship and we got a lottery ticket.
We came home, we took all the blue and gold Berkeley shit and just burned it in the backyard.
Yeah.
We had a little bonfire to celebrate. We're not going to give $100,000 to UC Berkeley. We are just going to burn these t-shirts that say fuck Stanford and all that stuff.
I kept mine.
And then Gus graduated 2 degrees.
Yeah.
Total success.
So we sold our RV at the end of his senior year, which would have been like May, June. And by Christmas, we had our new RV.
Yeah, exactly. Gus let us get a brand new RV with RV Tiki that we still
didn't
have
replace
today.
the Corvette or the boat, but we did get the new RV.
I didn't miss the boat. The boat I had some fun with, but ultimately that was a lot of work. My Corvette was great. I had a Z06, C6 Z06. It was awesome and fast, but it was also a car that was trying to kill me. Are you yawning again? The Z06 won a lot of races.
Maybe you should have taken the Z06 to Nebraska.
I should have fucking took the Z06 to Nebraska. The Z06 would have done very well.
So the grand seduction was the first and the last time that we just gaslit the fuck out of one of our children.
Totally.
I feel kind of bad about it, but not really.
We convinced him, drink this alcohol. Look at these pretty girls. This all could be yours. Fucking awesome. I will say one funny thing about this. So Gus is at Long Beach State, and this is about the time they start to make the high-speed rail in California.
Oh, yeah.
The super train. So Gus is really excited about it. He goes, Dad, because he had to drive from Fresno to Long Beach State. It's kind of a long-ass drive. He's like, Dad. He's like, when the high-speed rail's done, I can just take the train from Fresno to Long Beach State. And I'm like, oh, okay. That sounds great. I like that. I said, how long are you going to go to college, son? That fucking train's not going to be done from going to Modesto to Fresno. You'll be a triple doctorate.
I think back then they were saying 2028 and it was 2015. Now I'm seeing like 2033.
As they were building it in our town, Fresno's where it started, huge, massive concrete things are just up in the sky. They connect to nothing. And someone's like, what is this going to be? And someone's like, that's California Stonehenge. And I was like, holy shit, it is. In the future,
Who built this?
people
Why?
are going to come
What the
back and they're
fuck?
like, these things don't even connect. There's just all this concrete in the sky. And like scholars and religion people are going to come in like, I don't know. I think that we're talking to aliens and shit. And someone's like, no, man, it was the high-speed rail they never finished. Just fucking California Stonehenge.
The technology doesn't exist to build this thing over the grapevine. They're literally building it, assuming the technology will exist by the time they get to the grapevine.
That was the plan.
I wish that the real world for real humans like existed like this. Like I could just buy a house and just be like, well, I don't know how I'm going to pay for it yet. But by the time escrow's over, I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Exactly.
The technology isn't there yet for me to figure out how to pay for it. But let's just get in escrow and I'll figure it out.
So my goal is to ride that train before I die. I want to ride that motherfucker.
Yours and every Californian's.
Yeah, I'm going to ride that sumbitch.
I don't want it to be a high-speed rail. I want it to be a pub speed rail.
I will vote for that on the next election. We want more money for high-speed rail as long as it goes through every pub in the state of California.
Not everyone. Just what if every city just got to put their best pub forward?
All right, so first question for you.
Okay.
What's the best pub in Fresno? How are we going to put it at the train station?
Well, I don't have the answer, but if we go ahead and build it, by the time it
The
gets
technology
to
will
Fresno,
eventually get there.
I'll
We'll know what
figure
it
it
is.
out. Yeah, I'll know once it gets here. But I mean, it gives us something to aspire to.
Getting drunk on a train.
Maybe we don't have the best bar yet. I mean, we don't even have a fucking tiki bar.
I know, shame on us.
But we should build it,
And they will come.
and then they will come. In this case, build the train, and then the bar will come.
Rum and pineapple juice.
I guess that's what they're doing with this whole high-speed rail is, build it and they will come. And by they mean the ideas of how they're going to get it through the grapevine.
Well, we're trying to be, like a European society. Japan has these things. It seems like they're doing pretty well. We need this too. So California's trying to be front-loading and let's get this technology and let's use it. And it's for every man to use.
Yeah. So what are we going to do with the rest of our evening in this sexless marriage?
Well, I'm going to pour myself one more medicine, orange juice
Okay.
and vodka.
Yeah.
And then one of the things I did miss about being away from you so long was I haven't kicked your ass in cribbage or canasta.
Well, you haven't kicked anybody's ass ever since Carl knocked over that tequila
I'm
shot.
having pretty bad luck here.
That being said,
Let's play some cards.
let's go play some games.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it. Well, on that note, let's raise a glass here and let's go lose it to card games.
Cheers.
And that was Last Call. You did it. You survived an episode of Stories and Cocktails. But did Rob or Sarah's liver survive the show? I don't know. Tune into the next episode to find out, to enjoy some more stories and some more cocktails. By the way, if you want to support the debauchery of the show, then buy the host their next round by Venmoing a couple gold doubloons at Stories and Cocktails. Back in the day, a gold doubloon was only $4 Spanish. Who knew? Well, folks, I'll be right here behind the bar, cleaning the glassware and awaiting your return to the Stories and Cocktails podcast. Cheerio, friends.
If you enjoy hearing Rob Kreider's different humor columns here on the Stories and Cocktails podcast, then I promise you will love his novel, Cadet Blues. Cadet Blues is Rob's hilarious tell-all about desperately trying to survive the shock and awe boot camp-style training at the California Highway Patrol Academy. People from all different walks of life have come to love this book because Cadet Blues is simply a crazy good read. Heartfelt, inspiring, and damn funny. It's available in paperback through Amazon, eBay, or cadetblues.com, where you can get free shipping and a personalized autographed book. Or you can download a digital copy of Cadet Blues from Amazon Kindle, Barnes & Noble Nook, or Apple iBooks. Do yourself a favor and check out the novel, Cadet Blues.